What's going on, everybody? Today I will be reviewing the movie Sinners. Yes, this was a badass movie in a good way. This movie was really good. And this is a horror slash adventure film, and it's 2 hours and 17 minutes long. Trying to leave their troubled lives behind, twin brothers return to their hometown to start again, only to discover that an even greater evil is waiting to welcome them back. And we already know the director of this film is Ryan Coogler. He's the man, I'm telling you. This is his best directed film. Yes, I'm gonna say it again. This is his best directed film. He used all the right elements for this movie. This is well put together and polished. And I gotta say, I like directors that think outside the box, and this is what he did on this film. He really thought outside the box and he tried something new, and it really worked. And the next main character is Michael B. Jordan. Man, he did an amazing job playing both characters, Smoke and Stack. So Smoke and Stack, which are twins, they are two entrepreneurs trying to start a music bar in Mississippi. So, but when that happened, evil things started to happen. So this is kind of cool. So Michael B. Jordan, he deserved an Oscar worthy. This is an Oscar worthy performance, I should say, and he deserved an Oscar for this. He blew this out the water. I mean, this is very creative and very talented the way he did this. I like this, how he played both characters. And the next character is Miles Caton. Man, he did a great job. He played Sammy, the preacher boy in this film, and he was the cousin of Stack and Smoke. And him playing his own music created evil spirits. And he can play some music, I'll tell you that. And Miles Caton, this is his first movie he played in. This is his first movie. And for him to hang with the big dogs in this movie was outstanding. Very outstanding. And his acting was top notch in here. And I believe he deserved an Oscar. He need to get one because for his first film to really do this well, wow. Yes, he deserved an Oscar. And next is Hailee Steinfeld. She played Mary in this movie. She was Stack's ex-girlfriend. And I like her as an actress, especially her breakthrough role in that Western film called True Grit that came out in 2010. And her acting skills in this movie in Sinners was unbelievable. This is one of her best performances, one of her best. And she did a great job with this. And we got Jack O'Connell. He played the Irish vampire. He was the main vampire in this film. And he had an outstanding performance as usual. He's a really great actor. And yeah, that's all I got to say about that. And to me, I'm not going to go over every actor and actress in this movie because there was a lot of talented ones too, and a lot of well-known ones, and some A-list celebrities in here too. But if I named every character in this film, this movie review will be probably over 20 minutes. So I don't want to make it that long. So the ones I didn't mention, they did a great job in this too. Great job to everybody in this film. If you notice, this movie is kind of similar to the movie From Dusk Till Dawn with George Clooney and Quentin Tarantino. That was a classic. It kind of had the same elements as that, you know, with the vampires, and the storyline is kind of similar a little bit. And I gotta say, the music in this film was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. The music really connects with the characters. I like that. My favorite scene is when they was in the music bar. And I like how they went through every era of music. That was so great to see. It shows you how people were dressing in the 30s, the 70s, 80s, 90s, the early 2000s, and the late 2000s. Then it plays the music from, you know, the 30s and, you know, the 70s, 80s. I was jamming. I was like, man, that was good. I really enjoyed that. That was my favorite scene in the movie. This movie was mind-blowing, very cinematic, quality of shots with the camera, awesome imagery in this film. Now, there's a lot of dialogue in this film, but the dialogue keeps you engaged. It kept me engaged. So you have so many genres mixed into one in this movie, which I like, because you have history. They teach you about the Jim Crow laws, and they teach you about the history that's in the 1930s. I love that. Then you have a mixture of horror in this movie too. Then you have a mixture of musical stuff. So it's like you're watching a musical play. Then you have action in this movie and comedy. So for them to put that all in one and to make this movie as great as it is, that's amazing to me. Great job to them. And I gotta say, this movie should be a stage play because my wife and I, we go to a lot of plays. And if they had a play about the sinners, I would go and pay money to see it. Because this movie was well produced, well directed, and the storyline was impeccable. And you can follow it very easily. I like this. I like how they gave a backstory to the main characters and each character in this movie. I like that. Another thing too, I kind of felt bad for the vampires because they actually was trying to. I don't know how to say this though, but it seemed like they was trying to do something for a great cause. They kind of had a point. The damn vampires. I can't believe I'm on the vampire side on this one because I'm like, damn, they kind of make a good point about what they saying. But yeah, that was kind of crazy. That's kind of cool how they mixed that in there like that. I like that one. Now, this movie was really good, but do I have any dislikes in this movie? Man, the dislikes in this movie, they're so minor. I'll just say it real quick. Um, I think they could have took off at least 15 minutes of the movie because watching it, it seemed like they didn't know how to end it. It seemed like it was going to end, but they'll have another scene. And it seemed like that's going to end, and they have another scene. So I'm like, okay, they could have at least took 15 minutes off this film. And another thing that I was like, man, I kind of wish the vampires wasn't singing because it kind of took the intensity and attention away from the horror scene. You know, something I was confused on. Okay, are they supposed to be really going after them, or are they trying to be very friendly with them? Because they were singing and dancing around. I'm like, I wish it was just more tension in that film. I mean, tension in that scene. I mean, me just saying those dislikes. You know what I'm still give this movie? This movie deserves, and it's going to get a 10 out of 10 from me. Yes, this is a 10 out of 10 movie, and this is what you call filmmaking. This is a movie that I appreciate. This is what you call creativity. I'm all about creativity, and if I was a filmmaker, which I was, making movies, I'm getting back into it. So this is a type of movie I would direct. So I gotta say, Michael B. Jordan, he did a great job, like I said, portraying those two characters, playing those twins. That was flawless and unique. It was. And I'm gonna tell people, let's support this movie, please. We need to support these great movies because there's not a lot of good movies that's really out like that. But they are trying to step it up this year. I can see that, but we need to support good movies. And I'm still gonna say support that Jonathan Majors movie. I don't know if it's in theaters anymore yet, but I don't know if they took it out. But Magazine Dreams, support that one too. We need to support them. Come on, support these films. And yes, today I went to go see what was it? What's that movie called? Until Dawn. Now I'm gonna put that out. I got to do a movie review on that one, and I'll put that out soon. So I hope everybody enjoyed this movie review, and I'm gonna put out more movie reviews. I got a lot coming out, and stay tuned. Stay tuned for the ride. All right, I'm out.